Shalom. First and foremost, all honor and praises due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect presenting this word in truth and in sincerity. I'm the brother Yasharala.
Brother Bara.
I'm Yalad.
We're Great Millstone, Chicago. Hopping in the spirit, going into the days that we're coming in. Daniel's 12 goes into a divine intervention with the angels, Michael named, to protect the children of Israel in those days that are to come. Daniel's 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was, since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so here it is. It's going to get like a time like no other, where we're going to have a divine intervention with the angels. All right. And it could be in whatever situations. The scriptures say the things written aforetime were written for our learning. All right. And what are the things that are written of that we read in the scriptures? You know, there has been divine intervention between the powers of the right hand of the Father, which is the angels. In certain situations, who do we have? It was like Peter or Paul in the prison, and they were let out. You know, so there are those examples, and that's going to happen again. There's nothing new under the sun.
I got a precept.
Mm-hmm.
This is book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 2. It says, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares." So in these end days, the Lord is going to work all type of miracles, man.
Mm-hmm.
He could have a guy you think is just a regular man come help you, but actually is an angel. So that's a way, the Lord can do things in these last days also.
Yeah, you don't know who you're dealing with. It could be an angel. You don't know who you're dealing with out there. You had some? Which one do you want to bring up?
The Psalms 91.
All right.
Psalms 91 from the top. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in these last days, we're going to need that. We're going to need the Lord to deal with us, to send His angels. And, as written, the angels encampeth around them that fear the Lord. So we're going to need that, because what's coming in these latter days, it's not something you could prepare for. It's not something that you could just defeat carnally. This world is spiritual.
Yep, I got that scripture. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up. Psalms 34:7. The angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear Him, and delivereth them. So, first of all, to fear Him, that's the Proverbs. You have to understand, to have understanding. The foolish, they don't even have the understanding. So they can't even really ultimately fear Him, because they don't fear who He really is, Yahweh, the Lord. They don't know Him by that. So they can't really fear Him how we fear Him. So that's why we get that protection, Yahweh willing, in those days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be, oh God, they're going to be crying out, but they ain't going to be getting that protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Let me get that Proverbs, as a matter of fact, because I mangled it up. Forgive me. Proverbs, the first chapter.
And I got something else to add about the fear topic. This is Hebrews chapter 11 verse 7. Because when you really fear the Lord, you're going to do certain things, man. All right. This is Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen, as yet moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteous, which is by faith. So Hey, the brothers that's been pushing this word for a long time, they was moved with fear, and fear has them continuing in this walk, man. 10, 20, 30, speaking on the elders on down years later, man. All right? The fear of the Lord is a powerful thing, man. All right?
Con. Here it is right here, Salakia. It's Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. That's what I was trying to get into. They don't have the fear of Yahweh to even get that, to get the knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. So they despise this word. He that despiseth the word shall be killed, pretty much.
God.
And it basically what it is. But they don't have that fear to even get that protection in those days. The men of the Lord are gonna have protection in those days from these things to come, not just anybody.
I got some. It's Proverbs 21 and 31. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. So yeah, these doomsday preppers gonna get all their canned goods and all their weapons and stuff together, and it ain't gonna mean nothing. It's gonna come to naught. If anything be of man, it come to naught. But if it be of the Lord, it's safety in it. It's a guarantee in it. It's promise within what the Lord is saying. The Lord had promised that if we went off, we was gonna go into captivity, and we in captivity this day. And he also promised that if we serve him in trueness and sincerity, hey, we gonna get many things. There's many houses in the Father's mansion. So yeah, no, we gotta pray to the Lord for safety, because he decides the victor. He decides who's gonna win this. Not the race is not to the swift, nor bread to the wise, as is written in Ecclesiastes.
Con. Let me see what else I had. You got anything else, Bara?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Right? So like I was speaking on earlier, a fear is going to constantly move you. Faith is going to keep you planted, because Satan's whole mission is to pull you out, man. The closer we get to the end of the society and into the Esau's rule, Satan is going to try to sift brothers out of this truth and this knowledge. But you got to always, like I said, keep that fear, keep that faith, and be sincere, man, and keep working.
Con. Facts. This is the account with we were reading earlier with Elisha and his servant, where he was able to make him see. 2 Kings 6 and 16. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. All right, so he understood, look, we have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai on our side, basically. He didn't even know, like, dang, look at all the angels that's around, all the UFOs, all the chariots, until he opened his eyes, like, let him see, because he was scared, because I forget what was the Syrians or something. They had circled around them. They encamped around them.
It's in 2 Chronicles.
But that shows you. And then if we keep on reading, he hit him with the blindness. 17. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man. And he saw, and behold, the mountains were full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So if the prophets are back today, what that's in 2nd Ezra, where he says the leaders that coming from the east, and he starts naming off like all the basically the prophets, coming back in the reincarnation today. These men of the Lord are gonna still have the spiritual powers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So they're going to have that angelic divine intervention, where here it is in this account, he hit him with the solar flare. He blinded him, let me read the next one right here. Verse 18. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto Yahweh and said, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. Who was it? Elijah did the fire down. He if I ain't, oh man, the Lord, he said something like that. So he said, well, basically fire down from heaven, So hey, so in those days, Michael's gonna stand up. So just imagine the divine intervention, the teleportation. What happened with who was it, Habakkuk? Then he got teleported to Babylon to Daniel. You know, there's gonna be a lot of that going on in these times to come. You got some elder to close out with?
Khan, I got the account of Yahweh Shai. Trying to see where to start. This is Matthew 26. I'm gonna start at 51. It says, and behold, one of them which were with Yahweh Shai stretched out his hand, drew his sword, and struck a servant of the high priest, and smote his ear off. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, put up again thy sword into his place, for all that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Now here's the point. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? Hey, so those angels, all right, those chariots, they don't stand by, man. All right, you can't always see them, but anytime they get their call, they can show up and get down. The Lord was basically saying, I can, get the angels here and wreck shop if I really want to. But when you go on to read, it's all to fulfill prophecy. He had to go through what he went through. So, just know that, we got a mighty power in the heavens, man. And he's itching, to push that button, as they say, man. I know, and have the troops roll out, you know.
Any closing statements?
It's like Elder Bauer just said, them chariots and them angels, you may not be able to see them, but what's important is they can see you. so yeah, and like you said, they on standby.
God, so Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying. Till next time, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Till next time, Shalom.